First, the top news headlines. National President of BJP, JP Nadda, along with his wife, arrives at Imphal to join party's election campaign. Power Minister T.H. Bishwajit virtually lays foundation stones for 433 by 11 kV power substations in Ukhrul district, inaugurates guest house at Sanakaitel. Agricultural sector should be given top priority to make state self-reliant in food production and improve economy, says R.K. Sanayayma. Hello and a very good evening. You're watching the Mami TV English News Bulletin. I'm ALBINA RIAMEI. Ahead of the 2022 general election to the Manipur Legislative Assembly, National President of BJP, JP Nadda, and his wife, Malika Nadda, arrived at Imphal today. They were accompanied by in charge of BJP Manipur, Sambit Patra. They landed at the Bir Tikendrajit International Airport at 12:15 p.m. On their arrival, Chief Minister of Manipur and Biren Works Minister T.H. Bishwajit, Election Co-in-charge Ashok Singhal, and President of BJP Manipur Pradesh A. Sharda accorded the BJP President a warm welcome. As part of his visit to the state, JP Nadda flagged off a bike rally at Khongjom in Thoubal district and took part in the youth rally at Kakching. Later, he met with the senior leaders of the party at the Hotel Imphal by Classic. Nadda will leave for Delhi after launching the Shakti Kendra Pramukh Shanmelan. Power Minister T.H. Bishwajit virtually laid the foundation stone for new power substations at Tusom, Chingai, Somdal and Kachai in Ukhrul district with a capacity of 33 by 11 kV under Manipur State Power Company Limited MSPCL. As part of the program held today at Sanakaitel Football Ground, he also inaugurated a newly constructed guest house. Speaking on the occasion, Minister Bishwajit said under the BJP-led government, many underdeveloped parts of the state have been gradually developed. The government has distributed equal shares to each and everyone in the state, which the former government failed to do so, stating that the main priority is to make sure that the benefits of the power substation reach the people. He said the main objective of the government is to avail the benefits of developmental schemes to the people and bear the fruits of a changed Manipur. For an overall development, it is vital to provide quality power connectivity. The Power Minister blamed the former government for the impoverished condition of the state.
Border area is quite a dispute area. Why? Society da, aduga country to country, state to state, border area that talked about Toduk like the Adonomachi, Kang Badarkale, border areas, Chakal and Amadi, Pan Badarkale, Habuga, Lunana, Amadi, village, Kudimaxi, Aquina, Angan, Mangal, Serutula, Abumatam Dada, Adu Aquay, Sakapo, Gadabani, Adu industrializing, Wenangasi, Padamas, Wedibom, Home Kudimakta, Aquinangasi. Food processing or any kind of the activities the Honabada, Mai Changi have a wakal in the Lenanangasi, a quite important place of the Ukulki labor district, Somdal Haiba, from the Somdal Dagi, law and about create Torpagi, Aquipuari, Lady Posimo Pumps, the Somdal Daquina substation among us, foundation stone let out.
Former chairman of a powerful insurgent organization of Manipur, R.K. Sanayayma, has stated that economy of the state has been subdued and has been dependent on capital market economy for more than 70 years, stating that there has been no agenda for economic development in the state. He emphasized the need to give focus on agricultural sector as a first priority to make the state self-reliant in food production to usher in economic development in the state. He was speaking to media persons on the sidelines of 84th birth anniversary of N.K. Sanajauba held at Lamyanba Shanglen at Palace Compound today. Responding to query of the media persons, R.K. Sanayayma said there was a defense policy in India to keep the border areas underdeveloped from the time of first Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru, till the time when India was under the rule of Rajiv Gandhi. Since then, border areas have been surviving with just the fund released by the centre. Banking and non-banking institutions do not even invest 10% for the state, and there has been no initiative for the development of the border areas, including Manipur. The fund release for the state goes back to the center, and there has been no savings for the state. In order to address these setbacks, the state needs to first work on developing the agricultural sector to be self-reliant and build an agriculture-based economy, the chairman opined. He also stressed the need to look into the extinction and exhaustion of farmland in this juncture. R.K. Sanayayma also emphasized the role of entrepreneurs for development of the state. Speaking on rising Paul-related violence, he observed that the Paul-related incidents of violence are remnants of feudalism, and it is a phenomenon common in most parts of India. He also pointed out that the thirst for power led to this kind of violence. On the other hand, India is a liberal democracy, but from ideological point of view, liberalism and democracy can never go hand in hand for long, and they are contradictory to each other, Sanayayma said. Meanwhile, with globalization process from 1990, neoliberalism evolved in India. The wave of neoliberalism led to a tendency to subdue democracy, to hold power, thereby causing the violence, he said. Regarding the scheduled tribe demand, Sanayayma stated that the movement is for a genuine cause. The demand points out that there is a possible threat to indigenous community in the near future. Both the ILP issue and ST demand have valid ground. However, it needs to be pondered upon if the extension of ILP in the state and inclusion of Meitei in the ST list can really save the community, he said, stating that just the inclusion of Meitei in the ST list cannot protect the state, while many other communities coexisting in the state are against the same demand. He maintained that it is high time people of different communities came together and sorted out a common goal to safeguard Manipur.
Last 70 years is the economy is suppressed or dependent capital market economy with the hinga. Low in the maxi pura tangzer hingan. I Manipur ki economic development ki agenda directe. India ke Honorable Prime Minister Nehru ki matam de horaga right up to about Rajiv Gandhi ki matang yok adai hoba. Border areas sing si develop tok dabagi. Tawri dabun have policy le ramel. Defense strategy ki miang dagi. Adore di India ki interest ta akoi economy si India interest yang ga akoi si defense ki sector lamo in khalaga. Sida di develop tawri dabun have policy le ramel. I know it. Koi economy si sa ko pifem le treo. Hedi pasaw ina pirak pudi support ina pasaw na pugi wana ba adu akoi Manipur ma thok tare di Manipur economy si take off to har boy di number 1 agriculture se si top priority pirak masina akoi economy foundation sang ko sanga Manipur chuna ba mong da ching tam ani ma ki film system masi modernize to sangi akoi mingon da ki ni re sa ba tok ta isa ki pangal loksing na agri scientist myam bu thore hoji ko climate change lai nong chu tradi ekhoi lo uba ya de phim de leire masi agri scientist na khalaga ising watpa phim da tampak singi le phim sesta karam khal gi pho pho ga de koi chara heloi ha su kok thala sanga neoliberalism sina democracy si undermine to pagi tendency ma develop to ra India ki democracy sesta anywhere everywhere akhoi masi ophang ni masi phenomenon si adu masi kari maram de thoi no he de power to grab to no hona ba aduna power point of honavada democratic means the langthokidana non-democratic and violent means means in the aduna Manipur su madugi exchange namoina pole violence thorok penen lawi scheduled tribe demand to ribasigi magi causes to aduri genuine cause na haidi maitei se scheduled tribe India ki constitution da piriba scheduled tribe ki status to madu later di hingmang amar habi wafam na but aina message haining badi scheduled tribe ki status to phangagadi maitei hingmang amagadra ko wahang desini adu amarom da ILP kan dawi ILP demand torokpa adu scheduled tribe status pigade ne demand torokpa se masi causes sing amatane root cause haibidi tampak da tariba maitei singi tungi punsi asi threaten torokpa akui chai shu sing charon suron sing nena tan hingbang amore de phim lekpa mitop na yumdang bune kaina bo bagi phim de tarakpa masi phim sesta amana ILP channel di ILP channel masuk dai haibani amana scheduled tribe status olaga masi kan mangamungin haibana message aina haining badi animaksi madugi valid ground layer adubu ILP khakdena su tampak da khondara meeting kan mangamoy scheduled tribe on khakdena su kan mangamoy comprehensive wafum solution no chang madu stakeholders sing na punna khanna ne minaraga kari thrang to masuk ta ge se masi khanal thuen khale hojik masina koi khunai se di internal contradictions si masi thingam na legre proof singi marak le ndaba ethnic contradictions social contradictions mem legre political others moti burung da mo hojik si maitei sing na scheduled tribe status the pu have se dagi hanan already scheduled tribe oirewa silena sing na modu pu yaroi haibna adi contradiction mo hap kale masi khoi khunai sigun phari bra otherwise di ain haining idi mayam si pullaga Manipur si karam film lefam to I have to khana wana maru oyan khala adu da wakhal tamina bodo madudagi Manipur si karamana lefam to I karamana masla khundamine ba mayam yellow fruit mayam karamana hingmina bam to I hayose masi the kok jungsin naraga phir lomina mun hanam chumba lambi oyane khala
R.K. Sanayaima recounted that N.K. Sanajauga was the first investigative journalist not only in Manipur but in Western Southeast Asia. He was the first editor of Lamyanba Journal. The journal brought out the corruption, nepotism and the malpractices that went on in post-merger Manipur tirelessly, R.K. Sanayaima said.
Tamo no ko Sanajauga, mayam N.K. rakangni N.K. Sanajauga Maxi the singbadi University founder member amani adu magi by his profession mag journalist amoina sabak torokpa mana editor ki wasi ahanba founder editor ki wasi lamyan ba na 1969 la phong ki wasi phong ama phong hogi ba up to 80s ba phong ame matam da one man period likhait na organization nam lerami mafam sesling ka kiba adu na uthok ko se phong ni lamyan ba se line tan ba paisa se masi line senior kontam da akoi kunai sesta yanglen srupan da mi am puthore ha yanglen srupan da mi am thora ga di kunai to lekha ta ra madu phenomenon do ne ngase ko intengneris adun de khoi kai tok ta adun ba lekha ta film de ngak lo pina na ba isang tho ba ko thong NK Sanajauga adun journalist me am thor tok ta so heading
Attendees at observance offer floral tributes to the portrait of N.K. Sanajauga. State Police has beefed up security measures in the state ahead of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's proposed visit to the state in first week of January 2022. As part of the security measures, teams of district police and commandos conducted cordon and search operations in different areas of Imphal East and Imphal West districts this morning. According to police sources, house-to-house search operations were conducted at Kwakaitel Thonaujam Laikai and Kwakaitel Konjeng Laikai in Imphal West district. During the operation conducted by the team of District Commando under the supervision of Additional SP Imphal West district, around 50 houses were searched and 60 individuals including 15 bailouts were verified. However, no arrest was made during the operation. On the other hand, a combined team of Porompat Police, Oscar 14 and 33 also conducted search operation from Harikagok, Makong to all Thombutong area in Imphal East district. Around 45 houses were searched and 72 individuals were verified, but no arrest was made during the operation. General Secretary of Kuki Inpi Motamlang Haukai Sitlo announced that the activities related to expansion of National Highway number 37 have been banned against the failure of the government to provide land compensation to 14 affected villages from New Kaital Manbi to Charoi Pandongba. Addressing media persons at Manipur Press Club today, Haukai Sitlo said the Deputy Commissioner of Kangpokpit district had assured the affected villagers in September that the compensation will be provided before the Christmas 2021. He lamented that not only has the assurance of the DC been not translated into action, but the villagers have also been left clueless about the compensation process and amount. He maintained that the 14 affected villagers will continue to boycott the expansion work until the government provides them the compensation. To boost the morale of Bisnunaha Youth Federation Yaripok at Yaripok Bisnunaha under Wangkem Assembly constituency, BJP's aspiring candidate from the constituency, Karibam Jiban, distributed uniforms to the players. He distributed the uniforms at a program held at the office of BYFY. Speaking on the occasion, Jiban said that the uniforms were distributed with an objective to promote a healthy society, as the fate of a state lies in the hands of youths. Besides bringing laurels to the country, sports helps in building a healthy and drug-free society. Jiban sought people's support in drawing the attention of the youths towards sports for a better society. A joint team of Kangpokpit District Police destroyed mass poppy plantation at Ichaigo Jang Hill Range along Kangpokpit District on Wednesday. According to Cyber and Media Cell of Kangpokpit District Police, a combined team, 70 personnel comprising of Saikul Police Station, Forest Department and NAPT, led by SDPO of Gamnom Supamaina, conducted the drive. Around 8 acres of land of poppy plantation was destroyed. A case has been registered at Saikul Police Station for further legal action. Let's take a short commercial break.
The pinnacles of success for your children. Get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India, UNESCO School. Excellence in education.
Mami TV requires 2 reporters and 1 video editor. Candidates for reporters post must be graduate or postgraduate degree holder in mass communication or with diploma in journalism, having good command over Manipuri, English and Hindi. Some experience in the profession is preferable. Candidates for video editors post must have at least 2 years experience in related field. Salary negotiable, experience and performance will be counted. Candidates may apply online at mamitvchannel@gmail.com or at the office of Mami TV, Purana Rajbari, Nongmaibung, Imphal East within 7 days. Application should be addressed to General Manager, Mami TV. Date for interview will be announced on the Mami TV channels. Welcome back. The Manipur State Film Development Society will felicitate 31 pioneers of Manipuri cinema tomorrow, December 31, at the MSFDS Palace Auditorium at the Palace Gate. Governor of Manipur, Laganation, and Member of Parliament Rajya Sabha King Sanajauba Laishemba will grace the felicitation program as chief guest and president, respectively. Romi Maitei's Motsillaba Mingsel, a 13-minute short film, and Ningthauja Lancha's Mami Sami will be screened at the program. A press release issued by Secretary of MSFDS, B. Sunju, stated that honoring the pioneers program is a special feature of the year-long celebration being held phase-wise to honor the pioneers who have contributed significantly in the growth of Manipuri cinema. Altogether, 31 pioneers are to be honored by the chief guest and president of the function, respectively. The ongoing celebration of 50 years of Manipuri cinema is designed as a tapestry of film events to support film practice in Manipur at all levels for advancing the present status to the next level of sustainable growth. It may be recalled that during the 8-day inaugural program of the Golden Jubilee celebration held from April 9 to 18, 2021, altogether 17 pioneers were honored. Danubi Kangjam from Manipur has been crowned the Sunshield Mega Miss Northeast 2021 during an event held last night at ITA Cultural Complex, Makhowa, Guwahati. The pageant was organized by Mega Entertainment powered by Abhijit Singha. The event concluded after Sanwaka Surong from Meghalaya and Pema Chodan Bhutia from Sikkim were declared as winners. The three girls were guided and mentored by Manipur State Director Mega Entertainment Kabita Kaisham. India has recorded 961 cases of the Omicron variant of coronavirus across 22 states and union territories so far, out of which 320 people have recovered or migrated, according to the Union Health Ministry data updated. Delhi recorded the maximum number of 263 cases, followed by Maharashtra at 257, Gujarat 97, Rajasthan 69 and Kerala 65. With 13,154 people testing positive for coronavirus infection in a day, India's total tally of COVID-19 cases rose to 3.48 crore, while the active cases increased to 82,402, according to the data updated. The number of deaths also climbed to 4.80 lakh with 268 fresh fatalities. Meanwhile, with 7,486 recoveries in the last 24 hours, the total recoveries increased to 3.42 crore. Consequently, India's recovery rate stood at 98.38%. With the administration of 63.91 lakh vaccine doses in the last 24 hours, India's COVID-19 vaccination coverage has exceeded 143.83 crore across the country. Election rally is underway in Uttar Pradesh, and the violation of distancing norms there are the responsibility of the state government, and the Election Commission will take over only after poll dates are announced, Chief Election Commissioner Sushil Chandra said today. The ECI said that the responsibility begins after poll dates are announced and the model code of conduct kicks in. Till then, the responsibility lies with the state government, and they would act as per recommendations of the State Disaster Management Authority. Chandra said in response to a query on whether the Commission will take any steps regarding the ongoing poll rallies that are being held in blatant violation of COVID norms. All political parties in the country's most populous state have said the upcoming assembly elections should be held on time while ensuring COVID protocol, the Chief Election Commissioner announced today. Mr. Chandra said political parties in the state have raised the violation of COVID norms in rallies and asked for curbs to be put in place. Before we end the bulletin, let's look at the top news headlines once again. National President of BJP, JP Nadda, along with his wife, arrives at Imphal to join party's election campaign. Power Minister T.H. Bishwajit virtually lays foundation stones for 4 33 by 11 kV power substations in Ukhrul district, inaugurates guest house at Sanakaitel. Agricultural sector should be given top priority to make state self-reliant in food production and improve economy, says R.K. Sanayayma. With that, it's a wrap for this evening news bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Have a great evening.
The pinnacles of success for your children. Get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India, UNESCO School. Excellence in education.
Mami TV requires 2 reporters and 1 video editor. Candidates for reporters post must be graduate or postgraduate degree holder in mass communication or with diploma in journalism, having good command over Manipuri, English and Hindi. Some experience in the profession is preferable. Candidates for video editors post must have at least 2 years experience